Greetings, everyone. Today I'll be presenting on a project I've been working on, which is about the aesthetic theory according to Edmund Burke Feldman. Without further ado, let's get started. Feldman was born on May 6, 1924, in Bayonne, New Jersey, United States. Feldman received a Bachelor of Fine Arts degree from Syracuse University in 1949. 2 years later, he earned his Master of Arts degree from the University of California, Los Angeles. In 1953, Edmund was given a Doctor of Education degree from Columbia University. According to Edmund Burke Feldman's book titled Art as Image and Idea, which argues that aesthetics is a science of observation or science sensory knowledge, referring to sensory impressions, juxtaposing aesthetics with a theory of taste that refers to empirical traditions and views Platonic and Neoplatonic. In the art aesthetic theory, according to Feldman, which is art criticism, there are four steps in which the process of appreciating a work of art. First, description, then formal analysis, interpretation, and lastly, evaluation. Moving on will be my first analysis, which is on the Great Altar of Pergamon, which is considered largely to be a hallmark of Hellenistic art and culture, which stood as a symbol of Adelaide Rhine and political rule. There is a lot of uncertainty surrounding the background of the altar, with the dates of erection remaining unsure. However, the pottery the pottery and capitals found are dated to roughly the 2nd century BC. It was a monumental construction built during the reign of the ancient Greek king Eumenes II in the first half of the 2nd century BC on one of the terraces of the Acropolis of Pergamon in Asia Minor. This sculpture consists of high raised base set atop 5 steps over another tall base and with projecting cornices. It is decorated in high relief with scenes depicting the gigantomachy, the mythological battle between the gods and the giants, the symbol of the victory of the Attalid kings over the Galatians, the victory of civilization over barbarity. The Great Wave of Kanagawa, also known as the Great Wave, is one of the most famous examples of Japanese art in the world. The energetic and imposing picture, The Great Wave, is the best known work by Japanese artist Hokusai Katsushika, one of the greatest Japanese woodblock printmakers, painters, and book illustrators. The print depicts 3 boats moving through a storm-tossed sea, with a large wave forming in a spiral in the center and Mount Fuji visible in the background. The large waves, about to crush the fishermen in their boats clinging to their oars, appear larger than the mountain. Hokusai may have wished to depict a fear of and respect for the ocean, with display on perspective. Mount Fuji holds religious and sacred significance in Japan. The Selamat Datang Monument is a monument building in the middle of the Hotel Indonesia roundabout, Jakarta. This monument is in the form of 2 tall buildings with a pair of male and female statues located at the top. The 2 statues are holding flowers and waving as a welcome symbol. Completed in 1962 by sculptor Eddie Sunarso, the Selamat Datang Monument is one of the historic landmarks of Jakarta. In case you are wondering, the Welcome Monument measures 5 meters from head to toe, or even longer at 7 meters from the tip of the raised arm all the way down to the toe. All in all, the Selamat Datang Monument or the Welcome Monument stretches approximately 30 meters above ground level. Although the monument originally was designed to welcome visitors to Jakarta and Indonesia for the Asian Games, it still currently welcomes visitors from around the world to the capital city of Indonesia. The Selamat Datang Monument, or the Welcome Monument in English, still remains one of Jakarta's most iconic symbols, and it is commonly selected by locals as one of the sites for political demonstrations to send a message to the local government authorities. This welcome monument has become one of the popular icons in Indonesia. Of course, this monument was built with a unique historical background. In the framework of the Asian Games 4 event, which was held in Jakarta, President Sukarno wished to welcome state guests at the Hotel Indonesia roundabout properly. With that, this monument was built as a symbol of welcoming. Not only that, there are various unique and interesting facts about the Selamat Datang monument that you need to know, starting from the characteristics of the building designer, to the sculpting team that was made by a sculptor from the city of Yogyakarta. Reporting from Liputan6.com, this is the intel that I could get of the history of the Welcome Monument. And lastly, we've got The Ruins and the Piano, which is a painting that tells of a piano that sits languishing amidst the ruins of a building after a disaster. The piano is like something that was removed from its natural environment to be placed in a foreign atmosphere. It became a painting that sold for a fantastic price in 2017. The ruins and the piano can be said to have come out of its grip so far. In this painting, there is piano sitting languishing amidst the ruins after a disaster, like something that was removed from its original environment to be placed in a foreign atmosphere. Through this painting, S. Sujojono demonstrates his experiments on principles and aesthetics. That concludes my project presentation for today. Thank you for your attention and peace out.